This podcast is part of the Loosely Connected Network. Visit www.thelooselyconnected.com for more great podcast networks, Twitch streams, YouTube channels, and more.
I love Power Club.
Come with me if you want to live.
I love Power Club.
No time for time travel.
Welcome to the No Time for Time Travel podcast, where we're a podcast for nerds. Yeah, for nerds. By nerds. Yeah, okay, I'm really tired, so so I messed up the intro. But anyway,
me too, man. Me too.
We are. Yeah, we're a podcast. Yeah.
Are we? Are we really?
Yeah. We're a podcast where you guys, the listeners, choose a topic of the episode for us to talk about as the main topic of the episode. That makes sense because I just said you guys choose the topic of the episode. Yeah. So joining me this week, all the way from the other part of California, is Lam.
Hey, what's up? Hey, everybody. What's up, guys?
Yeah. What's up? All right. So, yeah, our topic this week is going to be about several things. One is, well, you know what? Our main topic is just going to be a series of questions. So one of them is from the Monster Closet. They said, what game should you really have played but still haven't gotten around to it? So I think that's a pretty cool topic. Games that, you know, we want to play but we haven't played, like haven't gotten around to playing.
Okay.
Let's see. Another one is, wait, where was it? The great Talking Crass. They recommended we talk about the greatest game antagonists of all time. And then Judge Greg says talk about plagiarism, and then he says looking at you, IGN. So yeah, but yeah, before we get started with that, yeah, how have you been doing? I heard you're tired.
Yeah, dude. I'm not good at the. You know, at night I get tired.
Yeah,
I think I'm just getting old.
Yeah,
but
so
yeah,
you were asking me about that too. If I got tired, right?
Yeah.
So, so last Friday, I went off of keto. I just ate like a bunch of carbs and sugar, just like knocked myself out of keto. Once I knocked myself out of keto, I felt extremely tired for like a few days.
Oh.
So,
oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But then after I got back into keto, I'm more energetic now. But yeah.
Wait, why'd you knock yourself out of keto?
Oh, because I was told that I have to cycle out and back in order to lose more weight because you get kind of stagnant. So.
Oh, okay. How's that going for you, by the way? The keto diet, is it good? Working pretty well?
Yeah, it's good. It's pretty good. I just try to not talk about it too much because we're not a keto podcast, so. Yeah.
Oh, but we can be. No, I'm just kidding. I've been trying to do the same, actually. Well, I mean, just trying to eat less. Honestly. Hey, you made it.
Yeah.
What's up, Quack?
Yeah.
Hey, man. How's it going?
Happy
Just
birthday.
woke up?
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
So, Lam, the reason why I was trying to schedule this for all three of us is so we can do a birthday episode for you.
Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. I didn't know that.
Very own episode.
Yes.
So much pressure, guys.
The title of this episode is Lam. Happy birthday, Lam, and Plagiarism.
Oh my gosh. This does not bode well.
So to the listeners who
nothing to do with me, okay?
To listeners who don't know who just joined, that is Quack all the way from Sweden.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello.
Quack quack.
Quack? Like quack? Like duck? Quack quack?
Quack man. We call him the Quack man. That's something I just made up right now.
Wait, no. One year, a Quack dressed up on Halloween as a Quail Man, but yeah, from like Doug. I don't know if you know that.
Oh, the show? Oh, I never watched it.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it's a giant Q on him, so it's kind of like Quack Man.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yes.
Pretty quirky, I should say. Quirky. No. So terrible attempt at a pun.
No, I knew what you meant.
Okay. I'm just tired.
Yeah. Quack, we were
But
just
Quack just
talking
woke
about.
up though. Quack
I
just
know.
woke up.
Yeah, so Quack is in Sweden and we're in like California, so we're recording at like 10 p.m. and Quack's recording at 7 a.m. So
Refreshed.
all in all, no, I don't know. Quack, are you refreshed or how you feel?
Oh.
So tired.
I was waking up. I'm still waking up. I'm like, okay, soon.
What a
Halfway
trooper.
through, I'll be awake.
What'd you make for
It'll be the
breakfast?
opposite for me.
Well, opposite, yet we're just all tired.
The middle ground is we're tired.
Yeah.
That's the-
Don't be surprised if I stop answering halfway through.
We just hear snoring throughout the party.
Snorlax. No, I was kidding.
A wild Snorlax has appeared.
What time do you normally go to sleep, Lam?
You know what? I like to think it's like, you mean on the weekdays or weekends? Or?
Regularly? Weekdays, I guess?
Weekdays? Oh, weekdays like 10, because I'll have work. But weekends probably 11. I try to stay up late, but I always fail.
Wait, so are you like a 8-hour sleeper then? You get all 8 hours?
No, no, I don't. I always wake up at like 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning, no matter on the weekends, no matter what time I go to sleep, even if I go to sleep at 4 a.m.
But
That's
you
weird.
say you sleep at 10, so if you sleep at 10, you wake up at
Yeah.
6, that's 8 hours.
No. Oh, you're talking about like the weekdays? Actually, well, I mean, no, I wake up at like 5 on the weekdays. But I mean, that's when I'm supposed to wake up. That's my alarm clock. But I always wake up before too, like at 3:30 or 4, for some random reason, and I can't go back to sleep.
Cool.
You wake up at 3.
3:30 or something. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why. Yeah. So.
Well, actually, yesterday I slept at like 4 a.m. I woke up at like 6, just naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. Yeah, that's not good. Trust me.
No, it's not.
Is it a regular thing or just that time?
Oh, you mean why did I stay up that late?
No, like, does it normally happen like that where you just sleep for 2 hours and wake up? Or does it always happen?
Oh, no, like, I normally wake up around anywhere between 6 and 8 o'clock. Or 5:30 and 8 o'clock. Like, that's usually when I wake up.
So no matter what time you sleep, right? Kind of like me then.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, similar. Pretty similar. How about you, Quack? What time do you sleep?
Normally before it was the same, but now like there's not a lot of work to do, so I get lazy. So now I just sleep at like 11, 12, and I wake up at like 6:30.
Oh.
Okay. I thought you were going to be like, I sleep at 11 or 12 and I wake up at 11 or 12.
11 hours, yeah. That will really
I
get
can
you.
get 7 hours of sleep. I sleep like an average 6 hours.
Yeah, me too. I'd say the same. It's hard for me just to get like 7 or 8 hours of sleep. I don't know why.
Yeah, I track my sleep with my Fitbit too, and I average around 6. And then there was one weekend that I slept like 10 hours or something. I looked at it. I'm like, wait, is this normal? What's going on? Why did I sleep so much?
Right?
Yeah.
You know, I think we're getting old. We're talking about sleep patterns. You know what that means, right? It's so sad. And how little sleep we need to function properly. It's like, because the older you get, the less sleep you need, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You remember the polyphasic? You guys remember the polyphasic sleep schedule?
No.
It's called the Uberman schedule, where like you sleep like I think 30-minute naps or hour naps or something like 5 times a day, and you don't do a normal sleep, but your body gets used to it, so that within those naps, your body regenerates like fully because it gets used to like knowing you only have that amount of time to sleep.
Oh, interesting. So that actually works, huh?
Oh, I have no idea. I don't know anyone.
Right? No.
It's something you get used to. But I remember I took a class about stress management and stuff, and it talked about sleep cycles. And I've read what it's pretty much just a mentality thing, where 8 hours of sleep can be, or 6 hours of sleep is just as good as 8 hours sleep, depending on how the person thinks. So if, let's say, if you think and you get 6 hours of sleep, and you think, oh, this is good enough for me. And when you wake up and it's like a perfect amount, then it's very effective versus like if you get 8 hours or more and you're like, man, I need more sleep. Then it's kind of like the reverse thing where it's a negative effect because you always think that you need more sleep.
So what you're saying is it's all in the head.
Yes.
Psychological.
Essentially.
Wow.
Man, that's but that's like the same argument with like, oh, you had the flu, well, get over it.
Get over it.
No, but it's true though. Because then waking up and everything, that's just like a mentality thing. You can still run and function and work well.
You think you're running and functioning properly.
Well, I saw a recent study that talked about the less sleep you have, the worse condition your heart is in over time. Like you're at higher risk for a heart attack the less sleep you have.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't think that part is in the head. It's in the heart.
It's the heart.
It's in the heart. Hey, don't think with just your head. Think with your heart.
The heart of the cards.
The heart of the matter. Oh boy.
Anyway.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna skip the news section this week because we actually have several topics.
Okay.
So let's see. We can get started with the topic.
Topic of the episode.
So the first one, let's just talk about the plagiarism thing. So Judge Greg, he's the host of the Real Hero Talk podcast and also managing editor for Enthusiasts and co-host of the Gamers Without Borders podcast with Nick. And he's asking us to talk about plagiarism. It's specifically about the IGN incident recently. So do you guys know about what happened recently?
No. I read it briefly.
You want to discuss it a little bit? Or talk about it? Yeah, just explain it.
Okay.
So Quark.
Yeah, okay, Quark, go ahead.
I said I don't know anything about it.
Oh no, Lam, you explain.
Okay, so basically, long story short, all I know is that there's an IGN writer who got busted for plagiarizing other articles or writers. He's been doing it for like a ton of articles too, right? Something like that, right?
Yeah, so basically, he was busted because someone found that he copied a review of a video game, and then he apologized publicly and was asking people like, please, if you guys find like anything else that could have been plagiarized, please let me know. And then
what?
yeah, and then like Reddit people and all the other people found like every article he wrote was plagiarized.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So then IGN took down every single thing he did. They fired him, and then like some people were also like looking into his LinkedIn account, and then his freaking job description on his LinkedIn account was also all like plagiarized from a job template website.
Wait, it's a template though. How could that be plagiarism?
Dude, you don't understand. So the template, right? The template, like a sample CV online, it's like general enough. It's like, like design and implemented like electronic marketing aspects, blah, 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 right? He copied 10 different bullet points exactly word for word from that sample template. Like no change whatsoever.
No change.
It's
That's
like
terrible.
You would think you would customize it to the job you actually did.
Right.
But yeah.
It's just copy and paste it, huh?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So
wow.
Yeah.
So wait. So what? I don't understand why he asked people to find articles that he plagiarized. Oh, that was weird.
Well, I think he was trying to be honest, like trying to show good faith. And then that backfired like crazy.
Now when you plagiarize every article, though.
Yeah. So IGN took everything down, and when you try to go to anything that he wrote, like a review for a big name game, like it would just say like this article is under critical review or something.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Under critical review.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty bad. I mean,
yeah. So
wow.
The ironic thing is, I told Lam this. I didn't tell you, Kwok, but I just started school again. So like my first chapter is all about plagiarism. So it's like it was earlier in this week that I watched a video about like all the different types of plagiarism, and then that thing happened, and then Judge Greg recommended we talked about it today. So
wouldn't it be funny if that part of the chapter was plagiarism? Plagiarization.
Yeah. So I guess we can talk about, what do you guys think about plagiarism?
It's bad. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, I don't ever see in any situation where it would be okay, to be honest.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I guess it's more like, I don't think it's hey, but it's more like I think it's more like if you copy for personal research, like your own self, it's not really plagiarism unless unless you publish something, I guess.
Yeah.
So let's say like you're trying to learn how to write or like how to draw something, and you actually copy it for that purpose of like learning, and it's a different story, I think.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I think plagiarism has more to do with when you try to pass something out to the public, such as that you claim as yours, but it's not, right? If you just keep it for your own personal consumption, then nobody will know. Okay. Yeah.
Well, okay, so like what you just said, Lam, like you said, it's only if like you're copying someone else's work and you're claiming as your own, but there is a type of plagiarism called self-plagiarism. So it means like when you are submitting like an article to one newspaper, and then you're like working for another newspaper or something, and then you self-plagiarize, meaning you're taking what you already submitted to one newspaper, now you're resubmitting it to your new job, and then acting like it's a new piece of work.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that being plagiarism. But yeah,
I think for me that still goes under like the rule that you're submitting something.
Yeah, exactly. So I agree.
If you're not submitting anything, then I like personal work, then no one really knows about it.
If you took a Picasso painting and you bought a Picasso painting and then you brought it home and then you put your name on it and then you keep it in your house and you say, "This is my painting." That's nobody will know. Okay.
That reminds me of that meme. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? The meme where like someone gives something to this guy and he's like, "Oh, you made this? I like this. I made this." You guys remember that?
No, I haven't seen that. That's hilarious.
Like, what was that meme? It was really funny.
Dude,
it was like a Reddit thing. Like, look up. Let me see. You made this.
Okay, I see. Okay,
like this.
Okay.
Did you see it?
Well, I'm looking it up. Let me see. You made this? I made this. No, okay. Yeah, I don't think it's the right one.
Oh, no, it's that one. Yeah, you're looking at it's a comic strip, right? It's a comic strip.
Is it? Yeah. Like, you made this? I made this.
Yeah.
I made this. Oh, yeah. What about in my example, you keep it at your house, right? And you claim that Picasso painting was done by you. And then somebody goes to your house and then you say, "Yeah, that's my painting." Would that be plagiarism?
Well, yeah, because now it's being public, right? But if you only tell yourself that you made it, then you were just lying to yourself.
I was thinking about the public. I see. Okay. I was thinking. No, I was not thinking. No, you're right. No, you're right. You're right.
It's like, that was funny. It's like, oh, I was thinking. No, I was not thinking.
That sounds like a meme. That sounded like a meme in itself.
Yeah. Oh man, that was good. Okay, so let me just ask you this: what about games that are clones of other games, but they change the theme? Is that considered plagiarism? Like video games, like like instead of Flappy Bird, it's Tappy Bird, right? So
that's very true.
It's like it's true.
So it's the same thing,
like
but
it's
just different
because they just change a little bit, right? Is that?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, plagiarism. Yeah.
But then, why is that allowed? Or like, if you do, so here's another thing, right? If you make a video game and you submit it to Apple, and then you recode the game, you submit it to Android. Is that considered plagiarism, like self-plagiarism? Because you're submitting it to two different companies, but you are the one who created it, right?
I don't think that's plagiarism, because then in general, it's your work as a whole. So let's say like you're taking one product and it's already you're saying self-plagiarism. It's more like you develop a general product and it's whoever takes it, let's say Android or something or iPhone. I think that's like they just publish it. Different publishers. I don't know.
Yeah, I see your point, because like for example, Apple Store and Android, whatever, right? They're looking for an app, right? So if it's kind of like okay. To me, it's like you're selling the same product at two different supermarkets. What's wrong with that, right?
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's not like they're asking for anything specific. Like if they're asking for a specific template, like like let's say, like kind of like that guy who used the same job template for his job application when he's supposed to tailor. If they ask for that and you send a generic game over to them, then that would be weird.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. It's like, oh, I want an RPG. Can you develop us an RPG? And then they just send. Yeah, they send over Flappy Bird.
Or Tappy Bird. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but otherwise, it's just like you're selling it your product in different marketplaces or something.
Yeah,
it should be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless in the contract that you sign somewhere says that you're not allowed to do that.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, some companies do that where, like, if you leave the company, you can't use any of the knowledge you gain for the new company.
Yep.
Unless you break the contract and you pay the penalty and then you sell it and make more money than the penalty would have been.
Well, okay, so, like that, yeah, okay, that's a smart criminal move, but that's...
That's criminal.
not that I condone it, I'm just saying, people might do this method, which I do not condone, of course.
But that, like what you said, that's just how consultants work, though. Because, like, how do you become a consultant? You get all these experiences, and it expands your knowledge, then you become a consultant and make money. Okay, but then there's that gray area of, like, what is allowed to do and what is not, right? Yeah. And then it's like, if I use all this like information or knowledge or things that I've built for another client before I became a consultant, is that plagiarism? Am I plagiarizing my work from before? It's like a weird, I don't know. It's a weird like gray area.
Yeah, it's a gray.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So if you're taking the skills that you acquired from one client and then you help another, right?
Yeah. Like, you can copyright the final product, but you can't copyright skills, right?
No. No, you cannot.
So you learn how to type, that's copyright, so you can't type anywhere else.
It's like, let me think. Yeah, I don't have an example. Let's move on.
Okay. I don't know.
But yeah.
I mean,
I agree.
You guys have any other, like, okay, let me just go over some of the plagiarism types, just to be complete. Let's see, types. I'm going to Google it. Types of plagiarism. Types of, what the hell? Not plant oils.
Plant oils.
It auto-completed to plant oils. Let's see. So, okay, there's self-plagiarism. Wait, sorry. It's still loading. There's self-plagiarism, there's direct plagiarism. So direct is just like the one that we know about, where it's word for word transcription, which, by the way... IGN. Well, hey, I'm gonna remind Lamb about something, Kwok. Remember when we wrote morning talks on the internet?
Nothing incriminating, right?
Huh?
No, nothing.
Okay. No, I was just saying, like, we all use the same source, and then our teacher was like, it's not plagiarism if you give credit or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, this was before. Back in the day, before like the internet, right?
Yeah. When the internet was fairly new, and our report was on the internet, like about the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Okay. Okay. Wait. So he said it's not plagiarism if you give credit or you cite the sources.
Yeah, it was like, if you copy without credit, it's plagiarism. If you copy with credit, it's research. Remember that?
No, I do not. What the heck?
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I just remember that phrase and it was just like, really?
Is this Mr. Should we name that person on the air? No.
I'll say Mr. Superman, and then you should know who I'm talking about.
No, I know who it is. I just don't know if you say the person's name. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, let's not say it.
Superman. Mr. Superman.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Got it.
There's a mosaic plagiarism. Let me read this. Mosaic plagiarism occurs when...
That's when you copy mosaics.
Picasso. No, I'm joking.
Picasso.
When the student borrows phrases from a source without using quotation marks or finds synonyms, they find synonyms for the author's language while keeping the same general structure. So
Shift F7.
It's like to be or negative to be.
What about excessive paraphrasing? Is that considered plagiarism?
That's still plagiarism if you don't give a source.
Well, I mean, you can. No. I'm saying you do give the source. It's just that you basically use paraphrases for your whole article or essay.
Yeah. So the article is just a summary article.
Oh, okay. That's not plagiarism.
No, it becomes a summary article. It's just like another whatever summary article. You can't say that it's your own analysis because you're not analyzing anything. It's like, hey, let me tell you a story. Let's see.
Got it.
Here, I want to read this one. This is funny. Accidental plagiarism. Accidental plagiarism occurs when a person neglects to cite their sources or misquotes their sources or unintentionally paraphrases a source by using similar words, groups of words, and or sentence structures without attribution.
Accidental.
Lack of intent does not absolve the student of responsibility for plagiarism.
This sounds like just because you don't know it's a crime doesn't mean you did not.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking about that. Like, just because you don't have the intent doesn't mean you're not negligent. Like,
yes.
Anyway, do we have any?
It's like I shouldn't be arrested for running a red light. No, it was illegal. That kind of thing, right? Yeah.
All right. Do you guys have any other comments about plagiarism?
Oh, I don't. I just no, except for don't do it.
Okay. Kwok?
How does that work for music? I guess.
Yeah. Okay, dude. The music plagiarism. Dude. Okay. So you know the wrestler Diamond Dallas Page? He had a theme song. Well, the story is he has a theme song, right? And the theme song is called Self High Five. Now, if you listen to it, it sounds exactly like Nirvana's "Smells Like Teen Spirit." They just changed one of the chords. That's it, and it's the same song. I mean, and credit to Kinetic for bringing this up to me because I never knew that or I never noticed it to begin with. And then I watched an interview with Diamond Dallas Page, and Diamond Dallas Page said, someone straight up asked him, so did you know that this song that was written for you was gonna be exactly like Smells Like Teen Spirit? And then he said, yeah, of course. I was in the room with them and I told them this is the sound I want, and I played Smells Like Teen Spirit to them. I was like,
are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
So back in the 90s, late 90s, the rules around music were a lot more loose. So all they had to do was change one chord or a few chords, but they could keep the same rhythm and everything like that, and it will still be legally different. So even though they kind of plagiarized the idea, all of that, it was legally different. So it was okay.
I see. So it's different now, I assume.
Well, nowadays, I mean, did you guys listen to, Uptown Funk? Wait, no, sorry, not Uptown Funk. Blurred Lines by Robin Thicke?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you remember that incident where they said, "Oh, you stole this from a song by Marvin Gaye, in a long time ago," and the family sued him. If you listen to the songs, I personally don't think they're the same. It's just the same feel, but it's not even the same rhythm or definitely not the same notes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
but they won the lawsuit. So
Yeah, I see.
yeah,
They're cracking down.
it's over time. Like the rules for plagiarism for music is a lot different.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Was that what you wanted me to say, Kwok?
No, I'm just curious about it because I know there's like certain rules where like it's only if you exceed or if you copy like certain amount of chords or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's not exactly the same, but you could change it 1 or 2 chords and or just 1 chord or note, and it won't be considered plagiarism anymore, right?
Yeah. So you change it like enough. I don't know, because that's what I thought too for the longest time until like the recent lawsuits of like all the all the music lawsuits. Then it's just like, oh, did the rules change? Because I don't know. It just seems like it's changed a lot now.
You said self high five, right? Self high five.
Yeah.
All I heard was self plagiarism.
Oh,
hey, this reminds me of that clip you showed me. Remember the Paco Bell and Canon D or something?
Oh yeah, talk about that.
Yeah. Every song had the same chord progression.
Yeah. So how's that work?
Canon in D. Oh, that's the thing.
Yeah, if it's like, you should sue Taco Bell because it sounds similar to Paco Bell.
Taco Bell. Hey, and also remember back in the day when we that phase when we tried to create a band with No Time for Time Travel, and then like, every song you sent me, I'm like, hey, doesn't this sound like something else? Remember?
Yeah.
It's accidental plagiarism.
Yeah, and that was like the chord progression made it sound like them, not like the actual notes and instruments, but the chord progression. And that goes along with the whole like Paco Bell thing, where like a lot of songs have the same chord progression.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, like a lot of pop songs now.
Yeah,
that's true.
Like Lamb, if you have time, like look up for the 4 chord songs, and then you'll see like Axis of Awesome. They do like a good medley of like every song out there that's 4 chords, like the same 4 chords. Yeah.
I see.
It's a really good video.
What was the name of the video again?
I think it's just called 4 Chord Song. It's by Axis of Awesome.
Oh, I see. Axis of Awesome. Okay. Yeah. I'll check it out.
Yeah. It's not Axis like Axis and allies and stuff.
Axis of... Yeah, I know. Right, gotcha.
Yeah, okay. All right. Any other plagiarism talk, or I could move on to the next topic?
I think we've beat this horse to death.
Okay.
No.
You paraphrased that phrase. Let's see. Okay,
Wait, so what happens if we take like those generals saying like that you beat the horse to something? Are we plagiarizing all the time?
What? Idioms are different, right? Common sense.
Yeah, we're not claiming.
It's public use, right? Yeah. Essentially.
Public domain.
Essentially, they're public use, right? I guess.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no one's claiming that they created it.
That's true.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's true. They can't find out.
But someone didn't hear it in the beginning. No one thought that.
Or what about like a famous quote by somebody and then you repeat it? Is that plagiarism?
Is that why people quote it? Like air quotes?
Well, if you quote something and you give like, the source of the person who quoted it, then yeah, of course.
That's true.
Oh, but I got a question. So if you quote it and then, obviously if you quote someone else, but you put your name as the person who said it, that's plagiarism, right? So what if you quote someone, you put their name as they quoted it, then you put an outside quote of brackets, and you put your name because you said their quote.
That's a quoteception. What if this happens to me a lot, by the way. What if you think you have a brilliant quote and then you say it and then you realize, oh, actually somebody else said it first? Is that accidental plagiarism?
Yeah, that is accidental.
Dang it.
You gotta put air quotes around it.
I know. Man.
Now, every time we have an idiom or something, we have to put air quotes.
Well, like, you guys know, like, I do magic and stuff, right? So in the magic scene, there are sometimes two different magicians on opposite sides of the world that come out with a brand new magic trick that's the same.
Oh.
So
it's a matter of who developed it first.
yeah, but they released it at the same time for like production and selling. So then it's like, who created this?
Who created it?
And then at that point, they have to like put like, oh, this was created by both of them, but then the handling was by this person for this way, and handling is for this person for another way. So they both get credit.
Hey, so what if let's say you do one of David Blaine's tricks that he created? Would that be plagiarism? Would you have to give him credit?
If someone asked me like how did I learn it, then yeah. I mean, I can't say I created it.
No, I mean, let's just say like you performed it, but nobody's gonna ask you like.
No, magic tricks. They also go through like copyright laws and stuff like that. Where if you do it like on a public performance, like if it's a recorded public performance, you actually have to like sign something. It's kind of like music performance. So when you do music, right, play music, someone's song publicly, even though it's your own rendition of it, you still have to pay royalties to the
I see. So that's what you do.
Yeah. So you still have to like pay royalties for the effect unless they give you permission to use that effect publicly. But if no one's recording it, then you don't really have that legal overhead. So.
What if you slightly alter the trick? Will you still pay royalties? Just kidding.
So, there is a gray area because how much of an altering of the trick does it become a new trick?
That's true. I know, right? That's the hard part.
Because all magic comes from the same concepts. Like, it's very rare nowadays to have a brand new concept in magic. It's usually like a combination of existing concepts.
I see. Gotcha. Wow.
I mean,
interesting.
Like the Tesla, right? It's like a new invention, but it's a collaboration of different things in the past that people just put together to make this car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Got it. Gotcha. Interesting.
Yeah, now we're going into like existentialism and
meaning of life. No, just kidding. Meaning of plagiarism.
Yeah, it's like 42.
This is a 10:30 podcast. That's why. It shows. All right.
I'll move on to the next topic then, because we have two more topics. So the next one is, what game should you really have played but still haven't gotten around to? And this was the Monster Closet recommended this question.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you one. My fiance got me God of War like for my birthday.
Oh yeah.
I have not played it. It's still in the shrink wrap right now.
But do you like it?
I've been meaning to play it. I really want to play it, but the thing is, I don't want to play the game. Yeah, so I want to play the game by myself because she bought it for me and she wants to watch me play the game. And
she doesn't want to play it.
She doesn't play video games that much. But because whenever we do have time, we would just go watch a movie or watch TV shows. Then
or time travel. Yeah.
Yes, time travel. So it's like hard to get time to play that game.
Yeah,
it's a commitment, right? So
that's true. Just like never mind. Oh yeah, that's true.
yeah. Just like the marriage next year.
Actually, that's what I was gonna say, Tony. I was gonna say marriage, but I stopped. How did you know that?
Because when I said commitment, I already was like, my fiance, commitment. Okay.
That makes sense.
I was like, never mind. And then you finished my thoughts. But that's a good one though. It looks good. It looks like a good game.
Yeah.
Wait, is it more than one? Is it a co-op game?
No, it's single player.
Oh, okay.
Adventure, hack and slash.
Yeah, he has an axe you can throw, and then it kills people and it comes back to you. So it's kind of like Thor's hammer.
Yes,
interesting. Wait, so you play as a god? No, you play as a Spartan soldier.
You play as not Thanos. Sorry,
Thanos. Wait, what?
You think of Thor now?
Yeah, I know. What the heck is Kratos? Kratos, that's his name.
And then you have to kill half of the population.
I have the Infinity Gauntlet pinned in front of me. That's why I'm like thinking of Thanos.
Oh man. But yeah. How about you, Clark? What game do you want to play that you've never?
It'll be. I guess like I want to try Last of Us, but that's not going to happen because I will never get a PlayStation.
Oh.
It's not on PC. I thought they had a PC release.
Not the first one.
Last of Us.
Oh, okay.
It's the
Oh, unless there is, I didn't know about it. Is there a PC version?
Let me see.
Yeah, I'm checking right now. So,
What?
yeah. So there is a PC version.
I didn't know they rated video games on IMDb. That's weird.
What? Really?
yeah, I just googled The Last of Us.
Huh.
And it's 9.8 out of 10, dude.
I don't trust IMDb for ratings, man.
Exactly, for video games, right? You mean for video games or
for anything?
for anything? Oh, really?
Yeah, because IMDb is mostly, it's like Wikipedia.
Exactly. That's why I trust it more because they have the same taste as I have the same taste as the common viewers, not the critics. You know, like the people like me. So,
I guess that's a good point. I didn't think about it that way.
Because I've seen, well, just because I guess I'm not, I don't know, but sometimes the ones that critics rate highly, I watch, I'm so bored. Maybe I just have less. It's a short attention span, I don't know, but yeah. But no, but yes, I'm surprisingly though. But okay, GameSpot, give it 9 out of 10, okay? Is that okay with you?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
But yeah, that looks like a good game. I would want to play that too.
Yeah.
Oh, so it looks like you can only play Last of Us on PC if you have a PS3 emulator.
Yeah.
So
Boo.
playing any other console game on a PC.
Emulators. Isn't Nintendo waging an emulator war or something? Right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they are. Did you guys hear about that? I know, Lam just said he did, so.
That was the news item for last week, right? Or it was going to be. I forgot to mention it.
Oh, okay.
I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
Quack, do you know about that?
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, so do you guys, have you heard of MU Paradise?
Yes.
No, of course not.
Okay.
What is it? What is it, Tony?
It's a website where all the old school games are on there as ROMs, and MU Paradise had to take everything down because like another website that also had ROMs, like a bunch of them, Nintendo was like shutting all of them down because
right.
they're trying to like, you know, because okay, so ROMs is a gray area thing too. Because if you own the game, then yeah, you can have a copy of. You kind of like, okay, it's like if you have a movie and you want to make a backup, you back it up to VHS, right? So you have a VHS backup. You have a video game and you want to, you know, backup. You can't really just take that video game and then make a backup of it to a cartridge. So why not bypass that step and then get the ROM? So that's okay, yet it's not okay. So it's not okay because people can get games illegally and play it. But then at the same time, there's this whole argument about game preservation too, where, you know, if they shut down all the ROMs, then there's no more ROMs in existence. Then what about the ROMs that Nintendo does not have anymore? Those games get lost in history forever.
That's a good point. Yeah, I can see it. It's like an archive, right? It's like the Smithsonian.
Kinda. Or like archive.org, the archive of the internet.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That works.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, but yeah. Oh, right. Yeah, it's true. But what were you talking about? Oh,
yeah.
How do we
your
get to
turn.
that
What game? What game did you want to play?
Wait, before that, I was trying to figure out how do we get to the emulator. What were we talking about just before that?
Oh, Last of Us, because
the ROMs.
Yeah. Last of Us.
Got it.
Yeah, so
for me, I think it's.
Oh, Quack, I thought you said something.
Oh, I said yeah. So in short, I never get to play it.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, The Last of Us. Yeah. For me, I think it's Diablo. I know it's a good game, and I've always been meaning to play it because it's also it's a lot. It's a classic, right? And plus, a lot of my friends played it back in the day, but I just never did. And it's also by Blizzard too. So that's something that's, I have
You
faith
want to play
in.
the original game, Lam?
No, I haven't played any of them.
Oh, you might want to skip the original.
Oh, okay. So Diablo 2, yeah?
Yeah, Diablo 2 had a big following. That was the one I played. Quack, did you play Diablo 2?
No, I only started at 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I see.
Yeah. Well, 2 and 3 are pretty similar. Yeah, in terms of like the jump between 1 and 2 was so much bigger in terms of like gameplay and graphics than 2 to 3.
Got it. So you don't have to play 1 to understand 2 and 3?
No, it's kind of like Zelda. It's where it's like the retelling of the same story, but just in like certain different, like it's kind of alternate reality, or
Got it. It's kind of like how StarCraft 1 and 2 have nothing to do with each other. I mean, they do, but you don't have to play them in order.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Well, ask Quack. Quack, you only played StarCraft 2, right?
Yeah.
What? Oh, come on. Okay.
So what do you think? Like, did you have to understand anything?
No, I didn't care about the storyline enough. It's a game mechanic.
That's a different story. No pun intended.
Oh gosh.
Did you like that game overall, though? StarCraft 2?
That was okay. I mean, I got into it because like my coworkers were playing it at work.
Yeah.
And,
You know why? Because StarCraft 1 is a lot better. You should play that.
no, I don't. It's not my type of game, anyways. I mean, I enjoy it, but it's more like I don't see myself playing that game, those type of games for a long time, because it's like those. Okay, it's not real time. It's not RTS. It's more. Like,
No, it's not. This is a strategy. Right? I guess
it is strategy. Yeah, but I'm not. Not a fan. It's more like I'm not into. I don't like investing too much time in those resource management.
Oh yeah.
That sort of thing. I'm like, oh.
Man,
Yeah.
I hate resource management. I just like do the code like where you get all the resources.
Show me the money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the one that is to get all the Vespian gas?
I forgot to.
Yeah.
Don't cut the cheese. I don't know.
What?
Huh? What?
Don't
No. What?
don't cut the cheese? What?
Yeah. Sorry. It's a 10:30 joke, man. 10:45.
That's a funny.
No.
What? What is it? Do you know?
No, I don't know it. No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
That was a joke.
Okay.
Okay, let me actually.
show me the money gives you both minerals and gas.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
So
right. You're
what's-
right.
Resources
What's
in general.
mine? Yeah. What's mine is just the crystals, and then breathe deep is Vespian gas.
Wait, I didn't know that one. Breathe deep, huh? I guess
Yeah,
because
I
show me the money is better. Why?
Yeah, because it gives you everything. There's no reason to do the other stuff.
Why would you? Yeah, exactly. That's true. But I
Yeah.
like power overwhelming.
Oh yeah, power overwhelming. That's like God mode.
God mode. Yeah. Exactly.
Oh.
I like that. What? Go ahead.
If you type in game over, man, it's an instant loss.
Game over.
It'll
For
bring you
you?
over.
Why
It's
would
like
you? Why would you do that?
It's like a quick Alt F4.
I know, but you're still in the game and you feel defeated.
That reminds me of when we used to play like online on Battle.net, and people would be like, oh my god, I'm lagging so much. How do I speed it up? And then somebody would be like, Alt F4, and then you would see people has left the game.
Yeah, it's like actually when I played Counter-Strike one time, someone was telling me, so to improve your performance, you have to go to MS-DOS and then go to C, and then you have the DEL space tree. So it's like delete tree of your entire system.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't fall for it? I would have fallen for it.
Well, I followed everything up until the delete tree because I thought he was like being legit about like changing like certain configurations in DOS. And then when he said delete tree, I'm like, okay, screw you.
At least you knew what that was. I would have been like, oh, it sounds good.
What happened to my computer?
What happened to my computer?
Yeah.
Joke's on you. I don't have DOS anymore.
Let's see.
Oh,
okay,
boy.
so let's move on. So we have all our answers. So let's move on to the next question or topic is Talking Crass. They suggested, this is the last topic, suggested that we talk about the greatest game antagonists of all time.
Oh, that's
hard.
That's hard. Yeah, I haven't thought this through. Of all time, that's a lot. Yeah, that's a lot of games. A lot of. Let's see.
I don't know if like he means like greatest antagonist, as in the best supervillain, or like the one that shows up. I mean, if it's the best supervillain, he shows up in the most games. But in my mind, if he shows up in the most games, that means he's failed the most times. Right? So
he's back.
so he's technically really bad at his job.
Yeah.
Like like M. Bison, right?
Yeah, that's actually going to be one of my answers, but that's too. I don't know if it's the greatest of all time, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
M. Bison. I mean, based on that movie clip alone, I would say it was.
Oh yeah, was it? For you, when M. Bison graced your land, it was the most important day of your life. For me, it was a Tuesday.
That's awesome. Any ideas, guys? I have no idea. It's a hard one.
Well, Kinetic, he says Revolver Ocelot from Metal Gear Solid, and then Talking Crass agreed. So
I don't know who that is.
Revolver Ocelot is a pretty good bad guy. That was like greatest game antagonist of all time.
Of all time, Bowser.
He sucks. He sucks at his job. Like, every single Mario game.
Yeah.
Well, what about Dr. Robotnik?
He's terrible too.
Yeah, exactly.
That's Mega Man, right?
No,
dang it.
Mega Man is Dr. Wily.
Which one is that?
Dr. Robotnik Sonic.
Oh, Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Robotnik.
So why we? So now that we got the worst one out of the way.
I think the best one would have to be someone that really believes what they're doing is right, I guess, and then they succeed at it.
I feel it's kind of like the developers for like old Nintendo games, because they make the game so damn hard.
If you type in great video game villains, the first one that pops up is Bowser.
I mean, yeah, obviously. Like he's just very iconic.
Yeah.
For being terrible.
M. Bison is the third one. Dang it. I wanted to go the M. Bison one, but I think I'm going to go another route. This is a good one. I didn't think about this. Well, for me, I think I can use this one, but you guys can go first. Let's see.
Well, use it, because I'm trying to think of one.
Well, since I'm such a big StarCraft fan, I would go with Kerrigan.
Oh, that's a very good one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She was the leader of the Zerg.
And she started... You sound like Protoss. Like, I feel like you're going to say, Adun Torias.
Adun Torinas. My life for I. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. But yeah, okay, I'll go with that one.
You need to construct additional pylons. Yeah, actually, I think Kerrigan's a good choice because Kerrigan also started off as human.
Mm-hmm. And then she got infested.
Yeah.
Infested Kerrigan.
You know, I want to say Evil Ryu. Because he's basically just his own worst enemy, you know? Mm-hmm. Because Ryu already has the Satsui no Ado in him, and that's like the evil energy, and it's mostly just his greatest enemy is that energy within himself that he's just like fighting to, you know. So
it's so existential.
Yeah, I mean it's part of him, right? So it's like an internal struggle that has like an external manifestation.
Oh my god, stop, Tony.
Why?
You're sounding so meta right now.
Okay, well, I'm going to say Evil Ryu. That's mine.
Okay. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, this is funny because we were talking about existentialism.
Yeah. Internal struggle.
And then he has to find himself, so he took yoga.
Underdolls him.
Underdogs. Oh, here's another one. Well, Joker's a good one. But then he's also, I'm thinking of the movie. Oh, you know what? I was just watching Dark Knight, maybe that's why.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you said that earlier. You were just watching it today?
Like literally before the podcast.
Oh, okay then.
I have like 55 minutes left.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
Quack, do you have one?
Based on the games I played, I guess mine will be, what is it? Mother Brain from Super Metroid.
Oh, Mother Brain?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
Is it all? This is all. What?
Yeah, but I mean, that's the only one that I could think of and remember. Because it wasn't like, it's like the super boss that kind of controls and traps all the Metroid to do their biddings or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Something like
I say it like, oh, okay, that's cool. I was like, that's actually not cool.
Hey, Tony, I'm surprised you didn't say Shao Kahn.
No, because he sucks at his job.
Dude, we couldn't beat him. Remember how hard it was for us to beat him?
Yeah, okay, so the story is, in Mortal Kombat 1, Shang Tsung was supposed to take over and win the 10th tournament in Mortal Kombat, and he lost, right? So in Mortal Kombat 2, they took the tournament to Outworld, in which Shao Kahn was overseeing it. And then Shao Kahn lost that tournament, so he was like a sore loser. He's like, okay, screw this, screw the rules and everything. So then he caused the Earth invasion for Mortal Kombat 3. So in Mortal Kombat 3, he lost again. And so in Mortal Kombat 4, he wasn't even like the main villain.
Oh my god.
And Mortal Kombat 4, you find out in like a later game that he's been in hiding. He faked his own death. Because he sucks that much that he had to go in hiding.
Now that you put it that way, yeah.
Yeah. And then like, let's see, I don't remember in which game he came back. But yeah.
Okay.
And then like in Mortal Kombat 9, they changed the timeline going back in time. And then Shao Kahn still lost after that time.
Oh my god. Changed. Oh yeah.
So he's not that good.
He ain't that good.
Yeah. Okay. We have all those answers. Anything else?
Yep.
Okay.
Nope.
All right. So
you got mail. You got mail. You got mail.
Last week, we'll move on to the community question right now. So last week, when I was doing the podcast with Quack, the question was, if you lost your arms, whose arms would you want to have? What's your answer?
Iron Man. Yeah.
Iron Man? Really?
Yeah.
But don't you need to have arms to operate them?
You just have regular arms.
That's true. Wait, no, what if I, it's like a prosthetic arm, but with Iron Man's arm.
What? So you would want prosthetic arms and then an Iron Man armor around your prosthetic?
No. The prosthetic arm is the Iron Man arm.
So, okay, so just a fully mechanical arm.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
That can shoot stuff.
Mm-hmm, and, yeah.
I mean, you could do that now.
that is true.
If I was a billionaire playboy philanthropist.
I mean, no, you don't really need...
I need the dedication and the willpower, which I don't have.
Alright, so I'm going to read some of the answers. Did you guys all, like both of you, see Thor Ragnarok?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So John Layola, host of the One Track Gamers with Corey and Amanda, he says he would be Meek with his scissors hands. Do you guys remember Meek?
Yeah.
Edward Scissorhands? Scissorhands?
No, Meek. Remember Meek?
No. From where?
He's from Thor Ragnarok. He's a little
the
short
He
creature
like
with the scissors.
Goblin, right, or something.
Yeah, like a little short creature with scissors, like as his hands.
Oh, let me Google it.
Yeah, I think it's Miek. That's how John spelled it.
Oh, not Meek.
I don't know. Just put Meek and Thor, and you'll know.
I don't remember this character actually.
He was hanging out with Oh my gosh, what's the rock
guy
name?
that was trapped in. That was one of the fighters or something, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sort of remember now. Sort of.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you guys get that joke, by the way? So there's like the rock creature character,
Rock, paper,
and then
scissors?
Yeah, the rock, paper, scissors thing. And his friend had scissors, and then he couldn't overthrow because he didn't have enough pamphlets, which is papers. Yeah. Okay, so Almost Better Than Silence, they responded with a picture of Edward Scissorhands.
Which I was
Brendan,
talking about.
yeah, Brendan from Almost Better Than Silence put up a picture of a giant bear rat with shark arms.
What?
Like, I don't know what this is.
Shark arms.
Let me send this to you guys because I have no idea what the heck this is.
Shark arms.
I sent it to you, Quack. I'm gonna send it to Liam.
Yeah, I don't know. It's shark arms.
Yeah, it's just shark arms. It looks cool. So let's see.
Zombie
Judge
shark.
Greg says The Rock.
Oh, that
That's
is
The
pretty
Rock's
cool. Hey, it's yeah. Hey, well, I don't know why I keep thinking of Templeton.
What is Templeton?
That's the rat from Charlotte's Web.
What kind of version of Charlotte's Web did you watch?
The adult version. No, I was kidding.
It's like
No. I don't know why. It just came to my mind.
it's like Mortal Kombat Charlotte's Web or something.
Mortal Kombat, yeah. Mortal Kombat Web.
Let's see. Judge Greg says The Rock. Kinetic says I'll go with Odo from
The
Deep
Rock
Space
is in
The Rock or A-Rock?
Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson.
Right.
Yeah, Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So Kinetic
not an
from-
actual Rock.
No.
Not A-Rock. Not A-Rock. The Rock.
Yeah. Kinetic from Real Hero Talk says, sorry, not Real Hero Talk. Behind the Line Radio, he says, I'll go with Odo from Deep Space Nine. Might be interesting to be part shapeshifter, so really they could become anyone's arms too. So that's cool. And then Anthony from Video Game Crosstalk just puts a picture of Goro. So you get 4 arms.
Can I be Doc Ock?
Oh, you want the 8 arms?
Yeah, the 8 arms.
Wait, is it like the,
Dr. Octopus.
are the other arms just like a backpack?
That's true. You're right.
So-
He has actual arms.
Other
Yes,
arms.
Yeah.
So you would still not have human arms, but you would get a backpack of arms.
Sounds like a raw deal, man.
Alright, what question you guys want to ask this week?
And you're the birthday boy. You
I get to ask the question? Okay. What is your favorite birthday memory?
Oh, that's a good one.
An easy one, yeah.
Okay, my favorite birthday memory, I get started because I have one right away. Was when I remember I couldn't drive that day because I drank a lot because it was my 30th birthday, and then I remember Hung drove me back home. My friend Hung, and he drove me back home and parked in front of the house, and the garage wasn't working. And I just told him, oh yeah, like I'll just rest for a little bit. Sometimes the garage doesn't work. And he's like, okay, sure. And then we just waited. And then like maybe 15 minutes later, he comes over to our window. I'm like, where the heck did Nan come from? So he followed us, and then he kept like knocking on the window, like banging on the window. It's like, hey man, hey, you guys are at the wrong house. So we parked in front of the wrong house. That's why the garage wasn't working.
Oh, that's hilarious. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
see. I guess. Let's see.
I keep hearing like mouse clicks.
Oh, yeah, that would be me.
Oh. Are you searching online for your greatest birthday memory?
No, actually, I'm looking at NBA Home.
Oh, okay. No, because I was just like, are you Googling your birthday memory?
Why are you asking me?
That's my answer.
What's the one taking a long time, dude?
I mean, you can answer too, Zap.
No, I know. I'm thinking too. I don't know. I don't.
I think for me, it'll be like the ones where I don't actually have to
Remember?
I don't really remember.
Yeah, it's definitely the ones I don't deal with people that can just run away.
This is so existential. Hey, we
Wait.
barely found you. We thought you remember. We thought you disappeared.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
we
okay.
yeah. Quack, you haven't talked to Lamb since then.
No, yeah, we have.
I mean, just like through texting, so.
Oh yeah.
Group text.
No, he did. He said, remember we joked about IKEA or something.
Oh, did he get lost in IKEA?
Yeah, I remember. Oh man, that was like a month ago or something at least.
Yeah.
I think mine would be, I don't really do birthdays much, but when I do remember.
So did you have one? Did you have?
You sounded like the most interesting man.
Wait, why?
You know the beer guy, the Dos Equis guy, the most interesting man?
Oh yeah, is that what he said? No.
Yeah, I don't always do this, but when I do...
No, it's not interesting. I'm just trying to think. I guess would be the time. I guess it's like surprise party. I guess because when I don't really do anything, but then my friends. I think one time they kind of threw a party, and that was kind of interesting. So yeah, surprise party. Yeah, I guess that'd be interesting.
I want to ask you what you mean by they kind of threw a party. So. Yeah. Was it a party?
No, it was. I don't know why I said kind of. I guess I was thinking. But no, yeah, it was like we went to. So I just told a couple people, right? I invited a couple friends, so it was supposed to be a small dinner kind of thing. I guess that's why I said kind of. And then a lot of people showed up. So I was like, let's keep it small, you know. And they told a bunch of people. They showed up, and so. We just did organize it, so that was pretty surprising.
I'm just imagining. Cool. Just imagining. Surprise! You didn't invite us, but we're here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because I like to keep it, simple. But it was nice.
Cool. All right. So your memory was a surprise party. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So listeners, you guys can tweet us back with your favorite birthday memories. Let's move on to the final lap. All right. So before we talk about things to promote, happy birthday to Lamb, and actually, happy birthday to also Amanda from One Track Gamers.
Oh, hey, happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Yeah. So it's funny because my birthday is the same week as John Loyola, and then Lamb's birthday is the same week as Amanda from One Track Gamers.
Yay! Woo!
Yeah. And then Quack, I think your birthday is a month away from Corey's. Corey is the other person on One Track Gamers. Let's see. It's like 3 weeks away.
Yeah, pretty cool. Cool beans.
Yeah. So anything to promote? Anyone?
Check out our friend Steve, the Mindful Builder, on his website mindfulbuilder.com. Right?
Yeah, the Mindful Builder.
Oh. What's that website about?
Facebook.
He makes things. Have made or either recommend it to you or make it for you.
Oh.
Wait, Lamb, you know Steve. He's one of the groomsmen.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't know he made stuff.
Oh, he does woodworking. Yeah.
Oh. So he does it per request, whatever you want.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. Nice.
Anything else?
Also check out my other friend, Hype Man Vince. He does vlogs mostly about food, but he also does a whole bunch of random stuff. Check him out on mostly all the handles: YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, everything except Twitch, I guess. Yeah,
it's really interesting. He does live streams, but he doesn't use Twitch.
Yeah, I guess it requires certain things or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting. But yeah. His videos are funny though. Pretty good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, and then you guys can catch us on all our social media stuff. Yeah, I don't want to repeat it right now. So thank you to everyone who contributed. Good questions today. And I guess if there's nothing else, then no time for time travel. Signing off. Herdiger and Warp Speed. See ya.
Bye.
Peace.
I love Power Club.
with me if you want to live.
I love Power Glove.
No time for time travel.